Okay. Good morning, everyone. The Redevelopment Agency meeting of March 18th, 2020 is called to order. This meeting has been properly noticed and posted in compliance with the open meeting law. These proceedings are being video recorded as well as presented live on KCLV Cable Channel 2, our closed caption for hearing impaired viewers. Please note customers of CenturyLink Cox Communication may view this program in high definition on channel 1002 and in standard definition on channel 2. You may also watch this meeting live on Apple TV, Roku, Amazon Fire TV, and the Go Vegas app. The Redevelopment Agency meeting, as well as all other KCLV programming, may be viewed on the internet at www.kclv.tv/live. The proceedings will be rebroadcast on KCLV Channel 2 and the web the Wednesday of the meeting at 8 p.m., Friday at 4 a.m., Saturday 7 p.m., and 7 a.m., and the following Monday at 5 p.m. This building is protected by state-of-the-art fire detection and suppression sprinkler systems. If alarms should activate during today's meeting, please evacuate using the exits at the back of the chambers, go out to the mezzanine, proceed out the double door to the terrace, and go down the back staircase. For anyone who has difficulty with stairs, please check with a marshal or fire official for assistance. Once outside, assemble on the northeast corner across the street from City Hall at Lewis and First Streets. Employees wearing safety vests or city marshals will inform you when it's safe to re-enter the building. For public comment related to items on the agenda, citizen participation and public hearing items, we have available a speaker card which you may complete and submit to our city clerk. Cards are available in the clerk's office or in the rear of the chambers. If you don't submit a card, doesn't prevent you from speaking under public comment, citizen participation, or public hearing items. If anyone's present today who has need for hearing impaired equipment, please see our city clerk. If you parked in the parking garage across the street, a self-validation machine is located in the foyer between City Council chambers and the security desk you walk through to enter these chambers. You must have your ticket with you to use the machine. If you don't have your ticket, however, see security personnel when exiting for a validation ticket, please. We will move on to item 3. And do we have any instruction, Madam Clerk, for those who are online? Do they get an opportunity to participate in this at all? Yes. And how do they do that, please? Our Mrs. Holmes will speak to you, our city clerk.
Thank you. Luann Holmes, city clerk, for the record. Mayor, you will want to note that we do have 3 council members on the phone, Councilwoman Seaman, Councilwoman Diaz, and Councilman Creer for this meeting, and we will note again for the next meeting, the city council meeting. At any time, their mics are live so they can interact and participate in the meeting just as if we only had one person calling in for the meeting.
Okay, and how about the general public?
David,
do they generally, and I can't recall, does the public generally participate in RDA meetings?
They do have the opportunity, and David will give you information on a new service that we just started today.
Mayor, we've made it so that people for the first time can interact virtually. We've got an opportunity for them to send their comments via email or through our website. Those will come in to my right here. We'll print those out for you and then give them to you, and also a copy to the clerk so that you can read those comments into the record. And my understanding is we've already got a couple of comments that have come in on some of our items this morning.
Okay, thank you very much. And I want to thank Councilman Knudsen, Mayor Pro Tem Fiore, and Councilman Anthony, and thank you, Councilman Creer and Councilwomen Seaman and Diaz for being with us this morning. We will have then a full council. So let's go on to agenda item number 3. This is public comment. Public comment during this portion of the agenda must be limited to matters on the agenda for action. So anyone calling in at this point, these are only the RDA agendized items. The amount of time any single speaker is allowed may be limited. All comments made will be cross-referenced to those specific items. If anyone submitted a speaker card or who wishes to speak under this portion of the agenda, please come to the podium, state your name for the record, and I will be sure always to check with Mr. Riggleman as we go forward, but they have to be cross-referenced, of course, to the agendized items. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am, and Mayor David Riggleman, for the record, I can give you those addresses if people are watching now and would like to know how to do that if they have not already seen that.
Yes, please.
Mayor, if they would like to send an email, the address is citycouncillive, all one word, citycouncillive@lasvegasnevada.gov. We've got that up on the screen right now for everyone. They can also go to our website, Mayor. The website would be lasvegasnevada.gov/council, and they could also send a comment in that way as well.
Thank you very much.
I'm sorry, /council comment, /council comment, one word.
Thank you. Okay, we will move on to agenda item 4, for possible action to approve the final minutes by reference of the regular redevelopment agency meetings of February 5th and the 19th, 2020. Mayor Pro Tem, is there a motion to approve those minutes, please?
Thank you, Madam Mayor. Yes, I motion to approve the minutes.
Okay, what I'm going to do, Madam Clerk, if you will just tabulate and say your name, whoever is on the phone, and your vote, please, orally. So let's start always with the phone. Councilman, let's do it alphabetically. How say you, Councilman Creer? Aye. Councilwoman Diaz?
Aye.
And Councilwoman Seaman?
Aye.
Okay, and we will now do it online through our voting, but let's orally respond here, because we
Aye.
don't seem to. Aye. Thank you. All 4 have responded. Oh, there it is. So let's go ahead and vote anyway. Thank you. And post it, but you heard. There we all are. Thank you very much. Okay, let's now go to agenda item 5, please. That's RA4 2020, discussion for possible action regarding a resolution finding the project proposed by the owner participation agreement, OPA, between the City of Las Vegas Redevelopment Agency, RDA, and WSP USA, Inc., located on the 12th floor of the Bank of America Plaza at 300 South 4th Street for the installation of tenant improvements in an 11,818 square foot office space to be in compliance with and in furtherance of the goals and objectives of the redevelopment plan, authorizing the execution of the OPA agreement by the RDA not to exceed $95,000 RDA Special Revenue Fund, Redevelopment Agency, Ward 3, and note that this item is related to our council agenda, item 33, which is R11-2020. Good morning.
Good morning, Mayor Goodman, members of the Las Vegas City Council and Redevelopment Agency Board of Directors. For the record, Bill Arntz, Director, Economic and Urban Development for the City of Las Vegas. This item is to help land a large business and their office location in downtown Las Vegas. So I'm really delighted and excited to present this to you this morning. The name of the business is WSP USA, Inc. It is a global civil engineering firm with employees and offices in over 500 locations around the globe. With us this morning is Roger Patton with the firm, and he's actually with us in person here this morning. So I'd like to thank Roger for being with us here in person this morning. This is an owner participation agreement to help this business move into a prime office location in downtown Las Vegas, also known as Bank of America Plaza at 300 South 4th Street. This office location is a floor of 11,818 square feet, and the business is eligible for a $95,000 grant because they're making a large investment into the property, anticipating a cost of approximately $1 million with a lot of improvements, including HVAC, sprinkler and fire alarm distribution, new plumbing in selected areas, redistribution of HVAC and fire protection, required fire alarm devices, new plumbing fixtures and piping, and other related improvements. This is showing what the property will look like after. It is a civil engineering firm, so you have a nice sketch here on the screen. And it's one of our older properties, but it is a prime office property and a prime location for downtown. Again, showing what the facility looks like at the completion of improvements. The project will generate an estimated 54 jobs immediately for our downtown area. And the build-out is being built in a way which will accommodate 77 full-time employees in our downtown area. Again, you see here another picture of the rendering. So with that, staff recommends approval. I'd be glad to answer any questions you might have.
Thank you. Let's go ahead and start with council that's present. And any comments, questions? Okay, council persons, before I turn this over to Councilwoman Diaz, anything from Councilman Creer or Councilwoman Seaman, please?
No, ma'am.
Thank you very much. Okay, Councilwoman, you lucky lady, you and I were there, and Mr. Arndt, several others, and it was a wonderful party. We enjoyed it immensely and had a great time meeting so many of the engineers and staff of WSP. Made a lot of fun of the initials because I couldn't get them to give me the name for the longest time, what it stood for, but the founding engineers I finally learned, and I immediately forgot the name, so terrific me. So,
Mayor, we are very excited that they are in our city doing business, and with that, I move to approve item 5 on the redevelopment agenda.
thank you. There's a motion to approve Agenda 5 on the morning agenda, Redevelopment Agency. Would everybody please vote?
Aye.
Thank you.
Aye.
Thank you. And we're still, because we have this new system, cooking everybody, it's not coming up for, did it show up on you?
Yep, here we go.
Okay, here it comes. Okay. Thank you. Please vote and please post. Unanimous. Thank you very much. We're just thrilled.
Thank you, Mayor. Thank you, Council.
Thank you. Okay, we're on agenda item 6. Citizen part, oh, excuse me, before we go to that, were there any comments, questions? None, okay. Thank you. This is number 6, is citizen participation. Public comment during this portion of the agenda must be limited to matters within the jurisdiction of the redevelopment agency. No subject may be acted upon by the redevelopment agency unless that subject is on the agenda and scheduled for action. If you wish to be heard, please come to the podium and give your name for the record. The amount of discussion on any single subject, as well as the amount of time any single speaker is allowed, may be limited. Is there anyone wishing to speak under this portion of the agenda of the redevelopment agency? Anybody online again back here? Nope, nope. Oh, thank you. Okay. All right, let me just see. I'd like to announce for the first time again, because we already did discuss this, public comment will be available for the public comment and public hearing items on the City Council agenda online at www.lasvegasnevada.gov/council comment.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and via email, you can email, if you're out and about, at citycouncillive@lasvegasnevada.gov. Note that comments received after an item has already been heard and acted upon will be included in the record without being read aloud. So at this point, this redevelopment agency is adjourned, and we will start our city council meeting exactly at 9 if in fact we are technologically hooked properly. Thank you, we're adjourned.